Hello, 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 everybody. Hi. Welcome to Live Streaming. Conversation time, episode 75. Rock climbing is the topic tonight for the conversation. Before we do that, this is Quinn and this is the pineapple. And we always start with a good vibe story before we drink some kava and then have a conversation. So tune in if you want to join in. He always has an awkward opening here. All right, you got a good vibe story today? Come on. If not, I can share one while you wait.
There you go.
Okay. My good vibe story is with a client. I have a client who is 20 days in of no contact from someone that they need to separate from. To really move on, heal forward, and rise up in self-love. So I'm just over the moon when I have client wins like this, because it is monumental. And just to see their process and just how they feel more confident, they feel more at peace, and they feel the emotional state matched with the logical reasoning and talking. Does that make sense? Because there's our emotional side where it's like, yeah. Like there's thoughts, there's thought processes that goes on because of our emotions, right? Which leads us to doing things that we regret. And then there's a logical side where you know what the right thing or the healthy thing for you to do is, right? And it's like, no, I don't want to do it. So I just love seeing the process of the self-love practices, like having such a huge impact, the consistent work that's led us to this point where you can feel the growth, you can feel their self-respect growing. So proud. So proud.
That's why you need a Quinn, right?
Of this person. Yes, and I know how it is. So it's just like there's no wrong moves that you're doing because it is going to be messy. It's going to be so challenging and you will mess up, and that's all part of it. So I'm never like, how could you, oh my gosh, you did that. We said to not do that, that's, it's always like, it's okay. This is part of the process because I've been there too.
Absolutely.
It is not going to be perfect. The main thing is that you do not get off of the journey. You do not get off of the self-love practices. You do not get off, and even you get off a little bit, but you come back, right? It's about the comeback every single time. And you see that you're taking something a little bit more seriously every single time when you come back, right? Because then if not, let's just quit right now. Why, So, yeah.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, because I just knew, like, this is why I started these private vlogs with myself and then also went public with some of the vlogs that I was doing to record my experience, record my journey healing from codependency and the breakup.
It's pretty legit.
Yeah.
It's pretty legit.
Yes. So I knew that other people, I was like, if I'm going through this, I was like, oh my gosh, think about how many people are going through this. I was like, if I'm feeling this way, oh my goodness, I know so many people are.
That is a good vibe story.
Yes, it
That
is.
a good vibe
Seeing
story.
transformation in front of my eyeballs and having direct contact with these stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a proud coach.
Yeah, I'm a proud mama. I feel like I'm a proud mama coach, I swear. When I see my clients thrive, I'm just like, wow.
Yeah, I could see it. It's like you're turning a little pink.
Yeah, it lights me up.
Yeah.
This is why I do this,
Ah,
Yeah.
I love it.
Gives hope. This gives hope, gives inspiration, gives
Yes, it does.
possibilities, and it validates the self-love journey, like by 1,000%,
Yeah. Congrats on that.
Thank you very much.
What would you say is the you said you mentioned 20 days, right?
Yeah, so far they're in 20 days.
When
straight.
did you enter the picture?
I entered the picture, oh God. I want to say maybe last fall.
Oh, so it's not just a new buddy. It's somebody that's been ongoing.
Yes. Actually, maybe earlier than that.
So 20? Wow.
Early fall, I want to say, because there's no way that that feels too recent.
Was there a breakthrough? That they finally was like, you know what?
Yeah, it's like, I feel like healing's a cycle, right? Mm-hmm. It's like you have this addiction to getting what the instant gratification is, right? And it's like, when you work with somebody, they're stretching you to go this way.
Yeah.
And then you're like, ah!
Is it the communication on their end as well? They're always like stringing them along. They never tell them that it's over.
Oh my goodness.
Is that what it is? Because I don't know. Just on my end.
That's definitely a huge part of it. It's like I'll just say we, because like I understand this. I am a recovering codependent, also anxious style attachment person. Mm-hmm. So it's like, we keep on waiting for this other person to kind of like call the shots, because we're hoping that they call the shots to like.
So they never tell you that, you know what, this is done. I don't want this anymore.
Yeah, no.
They always keep you on deck. Is that what it is?
Yeah, and they wait for you to do it, kind of a thing or something. And you know what I mean? Like they in my experience, well, the first one, they finally said it to me in that way, where they basically said they weren't in love with me.
Yeah, but that's not saying that, you don't want, you're done.
Yeah, they don't say it in those words. It's just more of like, hey, I realize that I'm not in love with you. And obviously that's like a breakup type of conversation.
Yeah, but they always keep coming back, right?
Yeah, or I do too. I don't accept that.
It's quite something.
It's like I want to, but I don't want to love them anymore. I don't want to, but it's like the feelings are so strong and you're just so hurt. And you're just like, you just fat, like you can't process to the point where, or you're unable to at that point to process to where it's like, what was it? Like, will you accept it? It's just these thoughts that be like, how can, like denial. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of denial. It's just like the grieving process, right? This denial that it happened. Like, how can you not love me how I love you? Like, how can you not?
See,
we spent all that time together, or like we've been through so much together. You said like just very like, again, like you want it as how it felt so good at a certain point, right? But see, that's because you explain it very well, where it's like, if we look at where we are emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, right? Like where are we with ourselves with that? But you feel complete with somebody because they're actually filling in your hole. So you're like, oh,
Mm.
And then when it's not there anymore, you literally feel like that's why it feels like you have nothing, because you let them give you all of it.
It is really dangerous.
It is. And there's so many people here. There's so many people, because who's practicing self-love? Who's doing that? Who has self-worth? You know what I mean? This is why I do what I do. That's why I'm like, I need to be very mindful about the type of content I put out, is because I know that I need to attract people who are suffering in this area, because this is my experience. And I will understand where you're coming from, right? I know exactly it is what you need. I know exactly what it is, right? Yeah, and I have this thing with my clients where I'm just like, if there's any point, any time, if you need to hear my own personal story, so you know that I've been through it, I will fucking share my shit. And then today with a client, I was like, okay, this I feel like this is time for me to share my shit. And they commented, they were like, yes, please share your shit. I know, it's helpful when you share your shit. I was like, okay, it's shit sharing time, right? Yeah, because you feel like you're the only person going through it, really. And you're like, oh, okay. Right? And then I'm on the other side saying, girl, we could do this. I'm over here. Okay? Listen to me. Or like, follow my guidance. I know it's hard for you to imagine that, because you didn't know it was self-love at the time, but you always made sure you express yourself physically, right? You had that expression. And I feel like so many of us, we lose that self-expression for ourselves.
Sounds like torture.
That builds us up. That actually builds us up. Like a self-expression in a way where it builds us up.
It sounds like torture. And,
a lot of enduring pains, it's like suffering. You're suffering.
I grew to a place where I realized that people are very, very poor at communication. and they'd rather avoid confrontation, and they'd rather avoid hurting people's feelings. And so it's all about instead of waiting for people to
nothing gets resolved
to say anything, because that's what so many of us hang on to.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, the words.
We want to hear the words.
Yes.
Actually,
when the actions
need to hear the words when the entire time, the juice, the magic is reading the actions.
Yep.
And taking it for that.
Yes. Yes. That is what I'm echoing through all my clients who need to hear that. Over it. We need to hear over and over until it clicks. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, I know, but now I feel and see what you're saying. Right? Because it was like, when I think back, it was over a long time ago. It was over. The actions were short. It was over a long time ago. I just couldn't accept it.
Yeah.
And I would listen to the words, I'll be better, or give me a year, give me you know what I mean? And you're like, okay. Like, I'll give it a chance. Like, I'll at least honor that. Right.
Yeah.
But then, the actions just are so in our faces. We don't want to say it. We don't want to believe it. We don't want to believe that we just got rejected, or we just got played, or, wow, someone was really fucking us over like that we thought that loved us, right? That loved and cared about us. And we can't fathom how somebody that has so much lack of emotional, intelligence, right? Like, it just, that's the worst. It's one of the worst feelings to feel, to have someone that you love not love you. You're like, how could this be? I have so many strong feelings for you, and say, what? I know, I'm telling you. So I'm on this planet to feel all that again with my clients, just go be right there with them. Because I'm just like, it's almost like if someone's sinking, I'm like, hi, jumping down there, right? Because I have the skill, I have the tools now. I could swim down there.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. I know it sucks down here. Let's just take a step forward over here, just a little bit, and I'll do it with you, so you know what it feels like, and you'll know what to do to just move yourself up from this dark place of the sea. and then I'll grab them along. Okay, let's go up to the surface and just get a breath of fresh air right now. Right. But then once I leave them, they kind of forget. But there's that thing at the bottom. Or it's comfortable at the bottom. I'm very used to being at the bottom. I'm not used to swimming up to the top. Yeah. So that's when I'm just like, hey, remember the sunshine over here? But you got to swim up here first, though. You got to swim. You got to move this arm.
Of course.
I love analogies.
Yeah. A lot of people are weak swimmers.
But they don't know how to swim. Yeah. They don't know how to swim, and they lack the practice of swimming.
You're absolutely right on that.
Yeah.
You may be right on that.
Yeah.
So appreciate the good vibe story.
Yeah.
Appreciate the good vibe.
Did that buy you some time thinking about yours?
No, I've been knowing mine.
Oh, okay.
It's just really at ease. It's really at ease. Many people. The good vibe story is just imagine yourself redreaming again.
Okay, like having a vision again.
Yeah, or having goals.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite exciting.
Quite
exciting. So those are the good vibes.
Can you elaborate what particular moment that you're referring to when you think about new dreams or new goals?
So, for example, I've been consuming, a lot of climbing content.
Yes.
Been intaking and digesting surfing content. Yeah. I was listening to an audiobook. Lindsey Vonn, she's the American women's all-time great skier. And it's just
I believe I heard it in your car. Yeah. She fell, right?
Yeah. But in short, it really comes to a point, because I'm an individual where there needs to be a purpose. I would rather do nothing I would rather be patient. I would rather bide my time. But while this is all going on, because I could imagine a person saying, or even myself mentioning, that you're wasting time.
Woo! Yes!
Step bro!
What? Good. I'm so happy to see you here. How's the vibes? How's the
lower
vibe?
back?
Yeah, how's the lower back?
How is the lower back, step bro? But yeah, when it comes to
You're listening to a podcast about a skier.
Yeah, I'm getting I'm feeling really enthused about the possibilities of what may.
Yes.
You know,
mm-hmm.
and just being very optimistic about the kava and the different flavors and the possibilities there, and then just knowing myself, this vessel, our bodies,
yes,
and feeling like I'm reconnecting with it again, and going to be utilizing or maybe taking the option to push it in the direction, maybe climbing, maybe surfing, but who knows, just began jogging again, and it feels good to know that you can feel all these aches and pains and still be encouraged by, hey, you're not too far from, great conditioning. So have you been, Miss Quicker Quinn, as Step Bro had mentioned?
Yes, and you as well. I have been mostly well. I would say, I'm deep into. I'm all about healing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the land that I've been lately. It's been intense the past week and a half, or maybe 2 weeks, and I'm getting what I need for support.
There you go. So in a nutshell, what does that mean?
It means I have been navigating through my pains just as best as I can. How would you make a sentence of how you've been in the past week, Pineapple?
Most of us, if you go outside, we don't really see anything. Like here in the city, you don't see any stars, right? It's mainly just dark. But it feels like as you travel away from the city, right? The further and further you get away from the city.
And the higher, maybe, elevation.
And then you begin to look up again and you see that there's actually a shit ton of stars out there. That's what it feels like.
I love your explanations. You're just like, oh, okay.
Like the possibilities and the beauty ahead of me and ahead of us are quite encouraging. So that's how it's been.
I love that.
We're all growing, hopefully. We're all traveling, hopefully, in a certain direction. For most people, they travel to destinations in certain physical places. The Pineapple, he travels spiritually.
Very spiritually. Your energy. He travels with his energy.
Yes.
Yes.
So it's been. There's a statement I always say: good or bad, step bro.
Always good.
It's always good.
Well, Step Bro, glad to hear that the back is great. Whoop whoop.
Yes, it's hella good. And so, what time is it, Quinn?
It is Kava time, everybody.
What time is it, Quinn?
It's time to drink some Kava. It is time. And what are we drinking tonight?
Right. We have our choice.
Yes, sir. Kava time. Woo, 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 woo.
This is the favorite now.
Yeah, this
for more than a few people.
Yeah.
It's the yerba mate kava.
Yeah, infused with honey.
It is fucking hella good.
It is really good.
And then this is the tahine. This is the 8-ounce bottle.
Yes, now available.
There's
on Etsy.
A 12-ounce tamasi'i, and then there's the Big Kahuna,
which is
16
coming
ounce.
soon.
16 ounce.
In the works.
So would you like a half shot of the pineapple kava shot? Or would you like to sip on the yerba mate?
I'll do the full shot.
Oh, you going?
It's a Friday night, everybody.
You going the full shot, huh?
Woo!
You're being a big girl, huh? You're being a big tahine.
I guess so. And I don't believe I have anything going on tomorrow morning, do I?
There goes.
So yeah, I'll have a good sleep tonight.
Yes, of course, step bro. Let's get it. We go on the full strength. And then I'm gonna be sipping on the yerba mate. Kava.
Yes, so good.
And so I'll give you a little
taste.
summary. I'm gonna give you a summary on the kava consumption these days. I had 2 of these bad boys today.
Wow,
Actually, almost 3.
You be drinking it.
Yeah, man. My mood doesn't go down. It's like being in the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
And taking styrofoam or a ball, like a basketball,
mm-hmm.
and pushing it underwater.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It'll just pop up.
It just keeps popping back up. The kava, if my mood is going down, it pops me back up.
Okay.
Right? Walking on pillows.
Cheers
Cheers to you, step bro. Cheers to you. Let's cook.
Cheers to kava.
Yes.
Woo! Some people can't drink this, but you know what? The more that I drink it, the more it's just like fine. It's just very fresh kava.
Woo, yeah.
It's not that bad.
That's hella good.
By the way, who made your logo? We found someone. Oh, I feel like my sister.
I feel
my sister's going, why didn't you guys ask me?
The inspiration, right? I'm a pineapple.
We found someone on Fiverr.
And
short answer.
I had already had this image in my mind, this vision, right? It's like this, but I had a vision. And I'm a pineapple. And in my culture, in the island culture, there are tribal tattoos, right?
Yeah.
People get them all over their bodies. They get the sleeves, they get them on their back, they get them on chest.
The chest, yeah.
Right? Maoris put it on their face. And I thought to myself, you know what'd be fucking hella cool? Is to put a tribal looking tattoo in the middle of the pineapple. Yeah.
Yes.
And the shit works. Works.
Yes. And we may do a little upgrade because my sister was so offended that we didn't ask her. But of course, we want to pay her money. And we just need something quick to put on stickers and just like start shipping this out, right? She's like, you think I'm fast enough for you guys? I was like, oh my God. Yeah, she was just like, but she was like, I'm kidding. I was like, are you really kidding? Are you like, wait, like, So anyways, we're going to have her upgrade it.
Look at that. I kind of had a feeling you had one still.
Okay, there we go.
I kind of had a feeling you had one.
Yeah.
Because you know Islanders. So cool. You know Islanders. I believe you're in Salt Lake, right? And you mentioned that you may work at the airport, right? Throwing luggage. I don't know if my memory serves me correct.
I gotta have some tribal tats. Yes.
It makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah, we gonna have to make some upgrades because we want to label it now, right? Because how can you tell this is yerba? We might have some font.
Yes.
I think we might be doing a square now.
Okay.
So we can do the logo.
And I'm curious, who did your tribal tat? One of my close ass cousins, actually. My brother's his roommate. On Instagram, he's Yams. Yeah, it's
there
Yams.
you go.
5700.
Logo.
So I'm curious, where did the inspiration for your tribal tat come from, Step Bro? And who did it? Inspo. Damn, this is hella good.
It just, because I already took a shot, so when I drink it now, it amplifies the numbing sensations a little bit.
Wow.
Well, did you just take a big cuss gulp? Woo, I felt full over there already.
Yeah. And here's another thing, Step Bro. I'll even send you 2 of these bottles right here for free.
On your next order?
No, not even on the next order. I'll probably just send it to you. Just so you can.
He just wants to give away all this shit for free. You want to be Ellen or Oprah, right? You get one. You get a kava. You get a kava.
I want you to experience this fucking great ass beverage because it is hella good. You just sip this throughout the day and your mood is going to be feeling.
Yeah, we're having one of my family members do a thing where they take a shot in the morning, sip on a mixed one throughout the day, and then another shot at night to really. See, and here's the thing. It depends on what your needs are, I guess. How often do you feel anxiety? Yeah.
And you know what's hella funny? I was just thinking, why don't we give this to your sis?
I know it. Trust me. Yeah, I know. My clients, my sis. I know. My
your
parents.
sister, Darkness.
I know.
because I'm about to make hell of it tonight.
Oh, yes.
So,
yeah.
Some probably do in his garage. Makes sense.
He has his own shop, but told me he will do it on his day off. I got tribal tat. That means brother and father.
That's pretty great. It's pretty great because I remember you and your regular family, right? If this is my memory serves me correct, you and your family you grew up with, you guys kind of have friction.
Oh yeah, don't you just keep to yourself and your wife?
And then you and your wife and her side of the family, you guys are a little closer.
Yes. Because there's some judgments or something.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I remember that. Look at our memory. Look at our memory. Okay, so we got the kava part done, right? We're going to sip with this throughout the live session. Now let's talk about the kava. Oh, we do know, yeah.
You know what time it is?
Yes.
Do you know what time it is, Quinn?
Yes, I do.
What time is it?
It is
Kava-sation time. Come on.
Oh my god. Okay, Sepro, if you watch the other session, he took off his shirt. He was like so good that he took off his shirt in the last.
Come on, man.
In the last episode.
That's what the Kava does. It makes
Wednesday.
me want to feel like an islander, jump on my board, and hit the waves. That's what it wants me to
Except you're
do.
afraid of the water.
No, you know what? I'm not afraid no more.
How do you know? You won't know till you get there. Anyways, you just full of it. So it's sort of coming. Calibration time. Come on. Yes. Oh, Scout. Hello, Scout.
This island boy is about to be a surfer.
I'll believe it when I see
This island boy is about to be a surfer.
You're inspired. This one thing to be inspired.
You know why?
And
you
it's
know
another
why?
thing to actually
You
do
know
it.
why? Because this pineapple is all about the vibes.
Yeah.
All about the vibes.
Yeah, until you hit the
and
water.
he will be floating
not
on those waves.
Not sinking?
Give me the 10-foot, 30-foot wave.
No, shut up! You're
I want it all.
No, it'd be like, there goes the pineapple, and there he goes.
Oh, no.
Never seen him again.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's
What up,
start
Scout?
with the
What
rock
up?
climbing. Okay, sorry I'm late. What did I miss? And what's this about? Wait. What's this about last show? But yeah, we basically just drank some kava. We took a shot. We both took a full shot, and we're sipping on this yerba kava. Yerba mate.
Man, this
mixed
shit,
kava, and it's
kava
a lot of people's faves.
It is literally, you know what it feels like? It feels like I am running my hand through actual hair.
Did y'all catch the last session? Because Scout,
That's what
the
it
last
feels
session,
like.
he stripped off his shirt.
This kava
And
makes me feel like
it was
I have
quite
hair. It's quite something.
Oh,
That's-
you have hair.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have some. You know, it's not all there, but it
Man.
is there.
It feels like I'm 10 years younger. Stepbro knows what I'm talking about. He mentioned that he felt younger.
Right? Because the pain subside and you feel lucid.
Exactly.
You feel loosey-goosey.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we're just getting to the Kava-sation topic, which is rock climbing. So what inspired the topic of rock climbing, Pineapple?
Just because I've been watching I've been consuming rock climbing content.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And I was thinking to myself, I love rock climbing.
You love it so much, huh?
Yes.
Oh, so you have experience in rock climbing?
Yes, I do.
Oh, like
I
how? So how many?
Not outside. Not outside.
Oh, not outside.
But in a climbing gym.
Oh, how many times have you climbed up a wall?
Multiple times.
Less than this finger? Less than this hand?
Multiple times. You weren't there from the beginning.
Yes, I was.
You weren't there from the beginning.
Yes, I was.
I'd gone there with my brother before that.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Multiple times.
And then what happened?
Climbed multiple
Because when
times.
I start climbing, I just see you in the gym. You know, I don't see you on the walls.
Because normally when I climb, people watch.
I can't.
People watch.
And?
I need to charge. Because when people see you climbing, they see how you climb. So they can beat the climb. So they can conquer the climb.
Okay, so what?
And I don't want to give away that sort of information.
I can't. Thank you.
I don't want to give it
Okay,
away.
see, it's very good to hang out with a pineapple, right? Because you'll start to be able to practice feeling the sensation of when someone's bullshitting, right? So this is a great practice hanging around with a pineapple because you'll know immediately when he's BSing.
Is that right?
That is absolutely correct.
That right?
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I'm excited to hear this because I love rock climbing and I miss rock climbing.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be the thing. And so, I mean, I've been needing a partner. My guy is eating an icy. I haven't had one of those in a long time. Inner child, forever inner child. I know, he has 2. He just killed one of them. And you know what? Every time we carpool and drive around, he will stop by 7-Eleven just so he can get a Slurpee. You know?
Yeah,
Forever child. And guess what? This is not enough, right? This is not enough because you know what else he has? Defrosting right now. Look what he has defrosting right now.
Hey.
What? Own it. It's just hilarious. It's very cute. Because you're just like this big giant kid. You never got to be a kid, so this is you catching up with your inner child.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So again, ices. This one
Cherry.
for my left arm. This one for my right. It gives me the inner strength, the power to be able to scale those walls.
Oh, we'll see.
You know?
Yeah.
One key component to climbing the next time is I'm going to be taking Kava shots.
Oh, it's going to ease your fears of
no, there is no fear.
It's going to ease your anxiety.
There's no fear.
And the stress.
Like, for
not
example,
being grounded on the floor. You know what I mean?
For example.
Yeah.
If I took off my sweater and this shirt, you would see no fear on this chest. You know how like Tupac had thug life?
You know, all this
you
talk,
know how
we won't know until we see him get up on the wall.
Tupac had thug
because
life
last
right
time
here
I saw
on
you
his
on
stomach.
the wall, you were
The
fucking
pineapple.
terrified, okay?
The
I've never
pineapple
seen you shake
has
like that before
no
in my life.
fear across his chest.
We'll see.
No fear above his boobies.
It's
See,
great.
I'll show you.
You have great self-talk. I don't see no fear on there.
See, I was just about to mention. When you look with the untrained eye, you don't see it, right? You have to turn off the lights. And when you put on black light, you see the no fear. The no fear.
Oh my god. Okay.
You see?
I feel like we should go live when we do this rock climbing so people can see your bullshit ass. Yes, bullshit ass.
See, you doubt the pineapple so much.
It's so I'm testing you. Like you are being very you're having great self-talk for yourself right now. You know, you're hyping yourself up.
The
you're going
Kava
you have
power.
Kava now.
The
you have
power
Kava now
is
to have the courage
coursing
to
through
have
these
the
veins.
courage to climb up the wall.
I have the courage to give a flash.
Okay. That has nothing to do. That's nothing to do with height.
No fear. No
His
fear.
fear is heights.
No fear.
I've seen it firsthand, and it was wow. I felt bad recording. You know, I was like, at first I thought it was really funny, but when I saw sweat beads go down up his head, I was like, oh shit.
I love how you mentioned one of our other friends.
This is serious. Okay,
I love
I'm
how
gonna
you
start
mentioned
recording and like support him now to get down from the wall. You know, the top of the wall. So
I love how you talk about
in the bouldering area. It's okay. You gotta own it. You gotta own it to like be able to face it and conquer it. You know, because if you deny that part of yourself, it's gonna win.
Have you
It's
ever heard of visualization techniques?
Sure. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like F1 drivers.
Mm-hmm.
They will close their eyes and they will imagine, or not imagine, but envision the turns, the lean, the speed, the miles per hour, the apex through each corner. And they envision themselves winning. See, that's what the pineapple does.
Okay, that's great.
You see?
I love that you have this vision for yourself.
With each move,
okay,
with each foothold, it's just so strategic.
It's very
every
fulfilling.
time he touches the wall, he what do they call it? He
sends that
shit.
He sends that shit.
He sends
That's
it.
the if you watch a rock climbing documentary, they call
The
it
pineapple.
when you accomplish a route. It's called you sent that. Like you sent it.
Mm-hmm.
You sent it. Well,
And the pineapple's record is 100%. 100%.
100%.
Yes.
Yes. Can't wait till we do this. So okay. So it sounds like we're getting close to the time where we're gonna have a milkshake again. I know. I saw that already. He's climbing. He's in icy. He's living life. You know. Well, he's not climbing walls yet. Okay.
No, you got to just like when the pineapple gets to the water, when he gets to the ocean, when he gets to San Francisco, when he brings his board,
his knees will shake.
When he brings his board,
his whole body will shake.
He is going to scale and jump into that Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, with no training.
And fucking ride.
And just do it like you've been doing for 10
waves.
years. Yeah.
Ride those waves.
Yeah.
In fact, he won't even ride them. He's going to glide. Glide.
Oh, man. The hope.
Hope.
Oh, the
inspo.
The inspo. The inspo. The belief.
The belief.
The belief is huge. You got to believe in yourself, right? Now he's moved on to this third thing. You're about to have a crash. You said you want to watch a movie tonight. You're going to be crashing.
I'm not watching a movie tonight.
Oh, you're not?
I'm watching a chick flick.
Yeah, chick flick.
That's not a movie.
Oh, that's not fit. It's a flick. Well, you're going to be falling asleep on this chick flick because you're...
How much you want to bet?
Look at the sugar. One after the other. This down, boom. This down, boom. And what do you have in your hand there?
You know what they call? You know what little kids call that? And like
a boost of energy.
Step Bro was just mentioning.
A boost of energy.
Living life. Living life. I suggest you do the same.
Oh, I am living. I'll be living on the climb while you tremble.
So, what makes climbing so fun to you, Miss Quinn?
It is addicting because every time when you go, you see that you're getting stronger, and then you have this difficult route, right? And then you fucking keep falling and falling, and then finally you conquer that shit. It's just addicting getting better.
What happens when you're already strong?
Oh, you'll see that. Oh, wow. There's these other muscles that haven't worked out. You might be strong in other areas, but once you climb, you're like, oh, it's working out the other areas that I don't work out.
Is it like yoga? Right? Where you're using different muscles?
Yeah.
But see, I crush yoga.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like that crush.
How's your forearms? How's your fingers? Right? It's going to work out your fingers. It's going to work out.
You see these?
Yeah. Bear claws.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And there's
no problem.
And there's something conquering, right? You're also conquering. Yeah, there is a fear that you'll fall or whatever, but that's why you do the top rope, you know?
Exactly. Did you know my specialty
is belaying?
No. Is climbing with no rope. No rope.
Bouldering?
No.
Free soloing?
Free soloing.
I can't believe you right now. You are so
free soloing.
It's almost like you believe that you were the one in the documentary. You know, this is hilarious.
I was actually there filming.
Woo, man! Did you
know he's from Sacramento? We went to rival high schools.
I know. With Alex Honnold, I know.
Yeah, rival high schools.
Miraloma, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to call this dude all the time.
Okay, now what a wild imagination, dude.
All right. I was an athlete. He actually skipped school. So that's why. That's why.
Yeah, he went for it. Okay. So yeah, so sounds like we gonna be climbing.
Why does this shit smell like fish? Oh, that's why.
Oh, you know what? The bullshit is like seeping out of your hands, and that's what it smells like when you bullshit. It smells like fish.
Makes sense.
Yeah, right?
Makes sense.
Let's just calm down on the bullshit, and then it'll go away. So, yeah, rock climbing, y'all. Have rock climbed before? It's quite something.
No, they got bad backs.
It's quite something.
They got bad backs. And it's okay.
That doesn't mean that they've never, right? I mean, some people have never. Okay, you know. But have you ever, previous injury? previous injury.
See, imagining Step Bro, and because he's around Islanders don't climb rocks.
Yes, yes.
They don't climb rocks.
Yeah.
They take down shells. They take down shells of kava.
Yeah, I would say like
And then I'm thinking-
it depends on exposure too, right? Like I had some. Well, I mean, my only exposure was in the Girl Scouts. You know, we climbed a wall. You know, baby shit, whatever. You know, and it wasn't until the documentary came out. We all went to go see the documentary of Free Solo of Alex Honnold. Yeah, like we're like, holy shit, and then we were aware that there's rock climbing in Sacramento, and I was working at the Hive. So people would always talk about this place, right? So it was just something I always heard of, always knew that it exists. And then, you know, and it's easier to go as a group to try something new, right? So we went as a group, and that's how we got exposed from the documentary to kind of like knowing that Pipeworks exists, and then going together to experience together. Then it's like a fun group thing. And then you're like, oh, and then hey, let's go again.
Wow.
Let's go again. And then you're like, oh, wow, let's really have our own gear.
Exactly.
Yeah, instead of paying for rent, all the equipment all the time. And then we went every day, I feel like. Almost every day.
Yeah.
And it was the spot. It was so much fun. And it was just, right? And I think what made it fun for me is like, I would have never thought in my whole entire life I'd be doing this right now.
Yeah, because you
like,
weren't living.
Who am I?
You weren't living.
I was codependent.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So
you know what the pineapple helps people do?
Get free.
He helps people live. Just like Step Bro was mentioning. You gotta live, girl.
You gotta live, man.
You gotta live.
Yes.
And the pineapple has no inhibitions. See, he jumps in the deep water. He likes to skydive.
Not really.
Yes. He's not afraid of heights. Not afraid of heights.
Come on, own it. It's okay.
Oh.
I'm lightweight scared of heights too. Oh my god, I used to want to be a daredevil and like do all this shit, but nothing about I don't need to do that.
I know. I'd rather surf.
I don't need to do that.
Exactly.
Surf is kind of scary too, but I do see how it could be fun, like cruising through the water. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I would be open to that. Yeah, it's safe, and it's not like you just jump in. You have training, and then you kind of like just like rock climbing. Oh my god, you're like doing baby shit, and then you just do what you're comfortable with, and you get stronger, and then you could like level up. Right? There's levels that you can start at.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, oh my gosh, rock climbing. I could talk about it forever. And then you meet new people, and then it's like a whole community, and people's all nice, and everyone's about it. It's like, yeah, they get it, right? Everyone there that does the work, they get it. They get how freaking awesome it is.
There it goes. And if there's one great thing about it, if you're a guy,
oh my god,
there's so many fit chicks.
Can you stop? For the ladies too, vice versa.
Fit chicks.
Or just
and fit
people.
guys. Fit guys.
Fit people.
You'll see a lot of guys with abs but no ass. A lot of guys with no ass, no legs. But they got strong arms. They got strong arms.
And a strong stomach.
Strong stomach.
And strong legs too.
But see, we can't sit on those legs. Can't sit on those abs.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Damn, that's hella good, man.
Damn, you're just talking too much right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's it. What that said?
Okay. We are here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30-ish p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Here to have a Kava-sation, drink some kava, and chill and chat.
Any last thoughts, Miss Quinn?
My thoughts are, I'm really excited that you're watching all these rock climbing documentaries because I am just getting giddy if we were to go again. And I would have someone to belay me.
Yeah, I'm a pro at that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a foundation.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen, I'm a rock. I'm a rock.
Yeah.
You know? Multi-talented.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I always finish it up with two things. I wish you enough. I wish you enough. I wish you enough. Why do I keep wishing you enough? Because so many people, I've realized, we don't know what's enough. Hence, we're always running.
Chase it.
We eventually get tired. And then we...
wishing for you to know what's enough for you financially, what's enough for you emotionally.
Just enough so you can be happy.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave you with this this blessing from the woman who survived World War II. She left Poland with her family, and she was the only one that made it to Jerusalem. And it goes, wherever you go, May people always recognize that you have a beautiful, beautiful heart.
And that is what her mom had one of the things that her mom has said to her, right? So she holds on to that.
She looks like she's in her 90s and she's still
incredible.
That shit touches. And why is that even important? Because we come across so many people on a day-to-day basis and we just walk on by. And I believe when you're a really good person, you can see other good people. Now, actually, let me retract that. Let me retract that. You don't see good people. You feel good people. You don't have to say much, and you will feel that they are good people. But so many people will talk, and then they talk really, really well, and they could be lying.
Oh yeah.
But you can feel. That's what my belief. You can feel
the vibes.
So you have it, step bro. You have it, Scout. The Cuckoo Quinn for the win has it. The pineapple kind of doesn't. That's the Cuckoo Quinn for the win.
Thanks for tuning in. It's good to see you, Step Bro.
Hella good to see you. Hella good to see you.
Who's watching? Yes, you can definitely feel a good vibe.
To see you. Sending you hella good vibes and Korean hots. Stay magical, y'all. Stay magical.
See y'all Monday. 10:30. Bye. Good night.